Hey guys, it's Benjamin Thomas Noble here, and I just wanted to share a quick few thoughts here with you all in this sort of vlog style video, and just kind of share what's on my mind right now. Um, so I'll just jump right into it. So I was working on a song this evening, and sort of a collaborative project with a couple guys. My producer and I have been honing this thing in for a few months now, and there was just a point tonight where I got really frustrated with myself, and I want to share that with you. So what happened was I was working on this song, and I was recording a djembe, it's a little African drum, and I was trying to get this beat down just right with this song. It's sort of a kid's song, a little bit folky, a little bit of an African vibe to it, and just trying to get this beat down just right, and it was not working. I don't know if it was because I was off. I've been on this steroid medicine for some poison sumac I got last week. Haven't gotten good sleep as a result. My wife's out of town, so I'm all funky right now. So maybe that was the reason. I'm not sure. But for one reason or another, it was not working. And I just kept trying. You've probably heard this before, but you know what the definition of insanity is? It's when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. That was literally me this evening, and I probably just kept trying to get this beat right for an hour straight. Yeah, as an artist, sometimes you get in this mode where you're in a flow, and thank you, nothing's gonna get you out of that flow, even if it's not working. So, what I decided to do after about an hour of just continuing to beat my head against the wall, felt like, is just stop. And it hurts my pride when I do that, but it's literally one of the best things I can do in that moment. And I know that's hard for some of you to hear, but sometimes when life is in repeat mode and you're feeling like you're doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, literally sometimes the best thing to do is just stop. I'm learning that the hard way. My personality is you get through it by getting through it. You keep charging full speed ahead, but the right answer sometimes is literally just to stop. In the Bible, God says it's something like this. He says, "Be still and know that I'm God." So when life is crazy, most people will tell you, figure it out. Pull up your bootstraps and make it work. Nobody's going to help you. You need to help yourself. But the truth sometimes is that you just need to be still. You need to know who your creator is. You need to know who you are, the position you have in this world. You're not in control. I mean, that's hard to hear for you. That's hard to hear from me. I struggle with that idea. I can't get this right even though I want it to be right. I have a dream here. I need it to be right. It's a step on a journey, and if I can't get past this hurdle, then how do I get to the next? And fear sets in, and that makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. But let me relieve you of the burden right now. And I'm preaching to myself and saying that being out of control is actually a good thing. It's one of the best things you can start to realize. I mean, as soon as I stopped, I was still. I came downstairs, got a glass of water, and sat down in this chair. I felt less burdened. I felt like I could breathe again. I got out of the noise. I got out of the rut, the repetition, and I stopped and I listened. I listened to God. And what are you saying, God? Why am I feeling this way? I started searching inward and saying, why do I feel, like crap right now? Because it's not just the repetition. My mind starts going. I start thinking, I can't get this right. What if tomorrow I can't wake up in the morning to go to work? What if a week from now I can't provide for my family? What if I'm not able to make a living doing music? I'm not able to pay the bills. I'm not able to, and it just keeps going on and on and on. So, slow down, Ben. That's what God's telling me right now. That's what He started to speak to me. And it was liberating. I mean, and it happens to me every so often where I just need to slow down. I need to hear God. God, what are you telling me? What am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling that? I may not finish the beat tonight. I may not finish the recording project this week or this month or by the deadline. But what I do know is it's better to fail and be humbled and stop and live another day with that thanksgiving in my heart, with that realization that everything's going to be fine. God's got this. I can be still. I'd rather live in that and not get it right perfectly than try to get it perfect and screw everything up. Try to get it perfect and not be content with my life. Live in the place of fear. Live in the place of self-condemnation. What's the better way to live? I mean, what I find is when I actually do stop and I actually do humble myself and start to say, all right, Lord, I will be still. Ben, be still. I actually do better work. That's the catch here. And it's work that I don't even realize I'm doing. I'm like, oh yeah, never thought of that idea. Let me go try that. And then I just sort of start doing it, and it starts working out. And then I look back, and I'm like, well, I just finished. Well, I was trying to do that for an hour, and I just did it in 10 minutes. So when you give yourself the chance to breathe, when you give yourself the permission to stop what you're doing, when you start to get in that repetition, that insanity, things actually start to work out for you. God starts to give you the motivation, the plan, because let's face it, you weren't letting him in before. You weren't even listening to him. He's a gentleman. He's not going to push you. He's not going to force himself in. So once you do stop, he has the opportunity to start speaking. Once you do stop, your mind has the opportunity to start working the way it's supposed to. You already know what to do. I mean, you're smart. You got this. You know, you've been doing this. You got the experience. It's just settling yourself down and letting yourself be, and the experience and all that stuff kicks in. It's like that muscle memory. So yeah, just wanted to share that, guys, with you. It's kind of random. It's kind of all over the place. I'm not very good at this. This is like my second time doing a vlog, excuse me. And so yeah, I just hope you got something out of that. I'm going to keep trying. I may just leave it for tonight, this little project that I'm doing right now, but I'm going to keep trying and keep pushing. Hopefully I won't go insane, but don't hold out. I may. So, all right, you have a good day, and we'll see you next time. This is Benjamin Thomas Noble. Thanks for watching. See ya.